Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode in our cozy forever world. If you're new here, my name is Egush. It's nice to meet you. I create videos that help people sleep and study. So if that's why you're here, then you're in the right place. We have a beautiful night tonight. You can see the beautiful aurora in the sky in the form of a circle. And today we're going to start off by naming our new companion, that brown cow over there, who's having a bit of a moment with Oopsie by the looks of it. So this is Oopsie, Daisy, and Dreamy. And what we're going to do today, one of our goals, is we're going to name our new cow, and then we're going to split these cows and these sheep up because they're a bit crowded at the moment. So let's get started. We're going to destroy the sign, put the sign back. So the cow's name, so we're going to have Daisy and actually we'll do Daisy Wilbur. So I'd like to thank Brantley Brawner, who left a comment in the last episode recommending the name Wilbur. And I really liked Wilbur when I read that name. It's kind of whimsical. So I don't know how you thought of that, Brantley, but thank you very much. And then for now, we'll just do Oopsie. Oh, we can't even fit it really. But we'll just do Oopsie and Dreamy. Hopefully it fits. Okay, cool. As you can see, even the names are getting a bit crowded, so we'll need to definitely fix that up. And we're going to quickly go to the lagoon and, of course, commemorate a new dreamer. Dreamers are people that leave lovely comments and just, people that watch my videos. I refer to everybody as dreamers because I'd like to think that we all have dreams and aspirations. And at the same time, dreamer has like a double meaning where people are here to sleep. So we're going to grab, there should be signs down here still. I think last time we did an oak sign. First, let's figure out where we want to put this sign. So maybe next to blue over here is a good spot. And we'll do an oak sign because I think that's a fir sign. It is. Okay. So this person's name is Bugs. So their name is Bugs6841. But I'm just going to leave it as Bugs. I think that would be probably what they prefer. But please let me know if that's not what you prefer, Bugs. And Bugs left a beautiful comment on our last video that made me smile from ear to ear. And the comment reads, I just stumbled on these, and I cannot express how much I appreciate what you're doing. I've had a rough couple of weeks and struggled to sleep and relax from it, and this helped me so much. Beautiful work and world. I've enjoyed getting to binge these, and I'm glad I stumbled back into my Minecraft videos so that you showed up. Bugs, that's a really nice comment, and I want to just extend my gratitude to you for that comment. I completely understand that people have rough weeks, and I have a lot of stress in my life a lot of the time as well. And being able to hear you say that is something that is really close to my heart. So thank you so much for your lovely comment, and I hope that I do get to help you more in the future. So welcome to our lovely lagoon, and I hope you'll enjoy your stay. And as we've commemorated our newest dreamer, it's just started to rain outside. Lovely. In our last episode, we got a new fishing rod. I can't remember if I think we did merge the fishing rods. And so now we used to have lure 2 on our last fishing rod, but now we've got lure 3. So fish are going to be biting a lot faster. But yeah, we've got 2 goals for this episode. So the first goal, as we said just before, is to make a new area to split the cows and the sheep. And we'll still have them close to each other, but just sort of in separate pens, if that makes sense. And another goal of mine is to do a little bit of fishing so that I'm able to get a new fishing rod. It's a bit whimsical. I know, it's a bit ironic. We're fishing to get a new fishing rod, but because we have Luck of the Sea 2, and this fishing rod, we also have a Luck of the Sea 3 book, I'm aiming to hopefully get this fishing rod to Luck of the Sea 4 today. So that's like another main goal that I have. Because Luck of the Sea 4 sounds a little bit crazy. But before we do that, and for those of you who have been with me for a few episodes now, there are some miners that we found down in the depths, like little goblins that have good trades. And in the last episode, I think, or the episode before, we found a goblin who had a trade where if we gave him a Luck of the Sea 3 book with a fishing rod, he would turn that into Luck of the Sea 5, which was amazing. So we're going to hopefully do that. And I've just realized we may have forgotten about our little companions here. Hello, Lily and Zara. How are we? They were kind of turned around as I came in. Looked like they had an argument, and now they're kind of just pretending like they're friends. You two better be playing nice, okay? I'm gonna give you both your fish. Make sure you get along, okay? Life is too short to be upset and angry with each other all the time. Alrighty, so let's oh, I'm getting a little bit hungry. Let's eat some food. And we're going to kind of do a little bit of logistical planning now. We want to maybe extend this area a bit. So I'm thinking maybe we'll put some more dirt around on the sides and just extend this out. So we'll have to cut down a few of these beautiful trees we have, but that's okay because we can always replant them. So I'm going to extend this kind of dirt area a bit more so we have a bit more room for our animals, and then we'll go from there. We'll grab as much dirt as we can. Trying to remember where we put all of our spare dirt. There's a lot in the treehouse, I know that, but I'm wondering if we may have left a bit here in the at the lake. Should be one more chest to check here. Okay, doesn't look like there's any dirt left. All of our crops have grown. That's wonderful. We'll come and collect these a bit later. I hope you've had a lovely day. If you're watching this to help you sleep, I hope you have an awesome sleep tonight, a cozy sleep, and you feel well rested in the morning. If you're starting your day today, or if you're studying, then I wish you a very productive day, and I hope that you're able to focus. And look, sometimes even though we're ready to focus, we just can't focus sometimes. I know that better than anybody. So if you need to, just make sure you take some breaks if you're studying, okay? Take some time away from your studies as well if you need to. Sometimes I feel like if I have a problem I'm trying to solve, and this was especially true for me in high school when I was doing mathematics, I would leave the problem for a couple hours. You know, I'd go and eat, or I'd go out with some friends, and then while I'm out with my friends, for some reason my brain would solve the problem. It's a bit weird, but that's how my brain works. And that's kind of an element of passive learning. So there's passive learning and there's active learning, from what I've studied. And passive learning is where your brain kind of understands that there's a problem that it's trying to solve. And while you're actively trying to solve it, for some reason it just won't click and it won't solve. But then as you take time away from the problem and trying to solve it, your brain will think of a solution. It's really weird, but that's often how I solve a lot of my problems. I'm getting a bit upset because I don't want to cut these trees down, but I think we kind of have to have some extra room. And you can see the animals are just constantly bumping into each other because they're so cramped. I know, guys. I know. Look at Oopsie. Daisy, make some room for Oopsie, please. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get to work. Cut down a few of these trees. Oh, this is such a nice big tree. Maybe we can keep this one. I think it's such a nice tree. And cut this one. And I'm not too happy about cutting these trees down, like I said, but you know, we can always replant them once we figure out the area that we want to use. These trees are okay where they are, because what I'm thinking is we'll put some more dirt around there, let it kind of settle in with the sand and stuff. And once we have a good amount of space, I need to be extra careful today not to make any loud noises. I was reading some comments just before today, and some people, Sasa especially, was making a point of some of the anvils and stuff, and you know, you've got every right to, Sasa. So I'll make sure that I'm a little bit more careful with the loud noises. Now the noises in the mines, I'm not sure what they are. I think those are the little bosses that are around the map. So I'll try to be a bit more cautious of those as well. I do apologize, sometimes Minecraft does have some loud noises, and I'll do my best to make sure that we're not disrupted. There's all these leaves here. Speaking of loud noises, just as I sat down and got nice and cozy finally after a long day to make this episode for you, my neighbor decided to mow his lawn. So it was just as I sat down, very loud lawnmower next door. It was quite, it was a little bit annoying, I'll be honest. But it's not their fault, of course. They have no idea what I'm doing or, anything like that. So I can't blame my neighbor. It was just a little bit frustrating on my end. But it's okay, because we have all the time in the world. Putting down a few grass blocks to just speed up the process of and this diamond axe of ours has got silk touch on it, so silk touch allows you to break a block or some blocks into their natural form. So that should be good. We just have to wait for all of these dirt blocks now to become grass blocks, nice and green. We'll probably get rid of these tilled soil areas as well here. A bit of gravel. I'm okay with the gravel. That should be a lot more space for us now to, you can see the little rain puddles. A lot more space for us to be able to separate these animals for now. So what I'm thinking is we'll have a nice area over here for the cows, and then we'll probably just move this pen here just a little bit to the right or something. Maybe on this side here, it's just something, maybe even connected to the trees. Have a little cozy little area. It's going to be difficult because all the animals are still in there, so I need to be careful not to make sure none of them run away. Just kind of... And I'm just reflecting at the moment at how I'm going to do this. Sometimes, instead of jumping straight in and working, I find it beneficial to sort of just sit here for a minute or two and just, in my head, just plan it. So I'm thinking of making some fences starting from this tree, going in this direction, going around like this. And again, we're going to plant a tree here, maybe one there, and we'll connect the fence. We'll connect the fence back to the tree, if that makes sense. So go around like this. Yeah. And that'll be where the cows are. And then on this side here, we'll probably connect this tree to this one with a fence, and then again just go in a bit like that, back around. And those can be the 2 pen areas. Alright, so we're gonna go and we're gonna start by getting a little bit of wood so we can make some fences and stuff, because that's pretty important. It's crazy that every time we start an episode together, almost immediately it starts raining. What are we looking for? Wood. Okay, so we're going to go upstairs. And we're going to get some wood. So we've got some maple fences. That's cool. Maybe we can get a bit more maple fences as well. So we'll get some maple logs. We'll need fence posts and stuff as well. Fence gates. Okay, we've got plenty of different types of fences here. Not too fussed. But I think maple's fine for the moment. That should be enough wood, but just in case, let's bring a bunch more maple wood. She might be better to just turn these into planks. We're going to quickly go to the carpenter's table here. We're going to turn these bricky maple planks into normal maple planks. And then we're going to make some sticks. And if memory serves me correctly, there we go. We've got 50 fences, and we'll leave it at that for now. We'll see how we go. Oh, I also need the fence posts. Sorry, the gates. So to make a gate we need... Okay, it's the other way around. Make a few gates. 3 gates sounds good for now. There we are. So 3 gates, 50 fences, and we've still got a bunch of wood that we can use as well. Saplings are important, and we have a few of those too. We want to make sure we can replant all those trees that we've cut down. We've got such a beautiful calm night in the sky. All the stars. You can see the moon rising as well. Beautiful. I hope you're nice and comfortable now. And I want you to just let the stress of the day wash away from your mind. As Egush builds a new fence area, a little pen for Daisy and Wilbur. It doesn't have to be that big, if I'm being honest. So we can kind of go inwards from here. And then we're going to connect it, section it off. Like that. There we go. And now what we can do is break these just for a second. Connect that just so that the cows and sheep don't make a run for it. Okay, cool. So that area there will probably be for the cows. We'll fix it up a bit more later. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, but that's okay. Well, you know what we could do? We could kind of just connect this tree to that tree, like with fences, and then just section the cows and the sheep off. I think that might be a better idea. So let's do that instead. We've got plenty of space in the garden anyway. See, sometimes when I'm doing something, I'll change my mind. I'll like, and I feel like this is something that a lot of people can relate to because I've spoken to friends that have felt the same way, especially when playing video games. I'll be doing something like planning or making a building, and halfway through making it, I'll realize there might be a better way to do it, you know, or a more efficient way or something like that. And so I'll kind of change my plan up a bit. And what we can do is just get rid of this chest because it's got nothing in it anyway. There we are. Now we'll need to make a fence post here. A gate, sorry. There we go. And we'll probably section this part off a bit better than what it is right now. Let me grab some wheat for now, just in case one of the cows jumps out or something of the fence. We'll have some wheat to be able to kind of bring them back in because cows find wheat irresistible. That's how we got them here in the first place. We lured them in with their favorite food. And now they're all friends. So we've got a piece of wheat, and you can see if we hold the wheat out. The cows all, and the sheep as well. The cows and the sheep go a little bit crazy. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is maybe just do something like that. There we are. And then we can do a fence here. And we can start to break all of these. There we go. Oh, oopsie, I almost hit you by accident there. Can you please be careful? Come. Alright guys, we're going to be all in here for a second. Okay. Dreamy's blocking the way. Maybe one at a time. One at a time, guys. One at a time. Alright, hang on. Let's give them some more space. Come on. This way. There we are. Now I'll worry about sectioning you guys off a bit later. Hey, Daisy, back in. Where do you think you're going? There we go. That's better. They've got much more space now. I might actually give them even more room here before we section this off. So start by getting rid of this. Hello, Chuck. It's nice to see you. I was wondering where you were at the start of the episode. This is Chuck, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck is a very cute turtle that visits us in every episode. He's not our pet or anything. He doesn't belong to anybody. He's kind of just a free roamer. And he just comes and says hi every episode. Hello, Chuck. I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying your little expeditions around the lake. I love how slow they move. So patient. And they have so much time to think about every move they make because they're moving so nice and slowly. There's a good lesson in that, I reckon. Okay, let's extend this a bit more. I'm a little bit cautious because I don't want to accidentally injure one of our companions. Okay, lovely. There we go, plenty of space. And then we'll make like a line in between here. Gate over there, and then we've got one more gate. So when we divide them, so I'll need, okay, this is kind of the perfect time to do it. Oh, oopsie's just decided to. There we go. Guys, can you come here for a second, please? Thank you very much. I need a little bit of space, that's all. Okay, cool. And then from around the middle of this, I think the cows definitely need a bit more space than the sheep do. So from around here. No, Daisy. Goodness. There we go. No, Mr. Cow. Wilbur, please. Please, Wilbur. Oh, God, they're two good friends now, aren't they? Come on, Oopsie. Oopsie. No, it's not working. Alright, we're gonna have to do this the hard way with the leads. Okay, Wilbur, you're coming this way. Come on, Wilbur. Come on. That's it, you stay there. And you two need to stay on that side. No. Dreamy. Come here, Dreamy. There we go. Thank you, Dreamy. Alright, we finally got it done. Alright, that's better. You guys have got so much more space now. And we just need one more gate over there. So we'll quickly just make another gate. Did I bring enough wood? I should have enough wood. Oh, we do have a gate. Sorry. Oops, that was an accident. Something feels a bit off with these. I think we need to maybe extend it more in this direction. So let's do that real quick. There we go. Maybe come out this way a bit more. Towards the sand. There we go. That's more space as well for them. Now, I'm not sure how to make baby sheep and baby cows, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so we can get rid of these. There we go. And we're probably going to plant a tree here. Actually, I feel like maybe the cows should be on this side. There's more room. Okay. Bear with me, everybody. We're going to make a quick change here. Dreamy, oopsie. This way, please. One at a time, one at a time. Maybe we'll have to... There we go. Come on, Dreamy, you can do it. There we go. Just close that. I'm going to push Dreamy that way a little. Daisy, we'll do you first, okay? Because I don't think I have the strength to carry 2 cows at a time. There we go. And then we're going to grab Mr. Wilbur. Come here, Wilbur. Alrighty. That's better. Yep, that's much better. There we go. The only thing that this place is really missing now is some trees and some vegetation for the cows to eat and the sheep to eat. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant some jacaranda trees and some fir trees. Maybe a jacaranda tree would look nice in that corner there. And a fir tree maybe... Sorry, another jacaranda tree maybe in that corner there. So I'm just going to go through here and plant a jacaranda sapling just over here. And then we've got fir and a fir tree. So when I'm doing this, I'm just in my mind, I'm trying to imagine what it would look like when they're actually grown. So a tree over there, jacaranda tree would look beautiful, one there as well. And then a fir tree would look nice just on the outside here, I reckon. Just in between there. Maybe another one. Oops. Another one over here somewhere. Like that. There we are. That's better, isn't it? Look at how much space they've got now. Isn't that right, guys? Like maybe we can sort of connect these a bit better. So let's grab the fences and maybe just connect them one further that way. Same with these ones here. Maybe just make a... Oh, we don't have any gates left. I've got one, but we'll need one more gate. So I need one more gate here. Here we go. So grab some sticks. There we go. And oh, sorry, this is the wrong way, isn't it? There we go. So we can make 2 more fence posts. There we are. And I think we'll put one over here. Right there. I keep saying posts, but I mean gates. Hello, Chuck. He's on your... So in all that time that we were building, I think Chuck's just done his first lap around the lake and he's going for a second one. Chuck's doing a bit of a workout today. Oh. No. No. Oh! Dreamy, you saw nothing. Alright, we've just lost Oopsie. We're gonna have to go and find another. I didn't know that was gonna happen. It happened so quickly as well. No. Dreamy looks so lonely now. I'm so sorry, Dreamy. Oopsie, I'm so sorry. She's up in sheep heaven now. Little Oopsie. She's looking down at us. Yeah, well, there's another goal for this video now, and it's to find another sheep. Take a quick look at the map. There's a few sheep up there. We'll have to go and grab one of them. We can't have Dreamy all alone. These things happen sometimes, guys. I'm sorry. It's just... It's a lesson learnt. So I have to be very careful with that tree now. In fact, what I might do I have a feeling it's going to grow very soon. Let's grab some bone meal. We'll grow the tree ourselves. So there's the lesson at least, right? We'll grow the tree ourselves with the bone meal while it's free from any... Just put some things away for now. I'm so sad right now, I'll be honest. We've had Oopsie for a very long time. That one grew a bit taller. They're all looking at me like, I'm sorry guys, I know, I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. Anyway, these things happen. Such is life. We'll put a bit more dirt back a bit further in a second. Just put everything back for now. I guess we'll go grab another sheep. We will never forget Oopsie. If I'm being honest, I'm probably just gonna name another white sheep Oopsie. And we're just gonna repress this. We're gonna repress this together, okay? You and I, we're gonna forget that it happened. And our new Oopsie will be the same as the old Oopsie. I know that we can never replace Oopsie, but we're just gonna have to do it, okay? It is a beautiful day on the bright side. Always look at the bright side if you can. It's a lovely day. Oh, there's a little cave in here. Some wool. Wool makes me think there's a spawner in there. There is. Okay. We don't want any nasty things spawning nearby. So we're gonna destroy the spawner. Grab the experience. Grab the spawner fragments as well. And we'll need to dig our way out, or maybe just build our way out here. There we go. Oops. There we are. Okay, there's plenty of animals around on the bright side. So when we do decide to get new animals for our lovely garden and our farm, we'll have a wide variety of friends to come and find. But for now, we're looking for Oopsie. So what I'm going to choose to believe is that when Oopsie passed away on our farm over there, she instantly respawned over here. And so here she is. There's Oopsie. Hello, Oopsie. Okay. Come this way, please. You looked very lonely out there, Oopsie. You spawned in a bad spot. But it's okay, because I found you again, and I'm going to take you back to the farm. Dreamy's been waiting for you. Dreamy wants to tell you a few stories and stuff. Oh, it's cute. Cool little water area here. I wonder if that does look like it goes a bit deeper into a cave or something. We'll check it out later. It happened so quick. It was all such a blur. Like, I saw the tree grow and instantly it was just... Sometimes nature can absolutely be terrifying. It's supposed to be a beautiful thing, you know? A tree grows and it gives life and it gives oxygen, you know? Birds can build their nests in the tree. What they don't tell you is that for the tree to grow, sometimes other things have to die. You a good swimmer, Dreamy? I mean, Oopsie. You're okay. Come on. Yes, Sasa, I completely agree. I do think that fasting... Sometimes I call some animals by the wrong name. What's funny is that my parents do the exact same thing with their 4 children. I am very often, when my mum's calling out for me, she says my brother's name instead. Our names are similar, to be fair. Or, you know, when my dad's calling out for one of my sisters, he says the wrong name. I think it's just kind of just a very human thing to do that. But no, you're definitely right. I think fasting does have a part in it. I have been fasting today, and I think because of that, there we go. Dreamy's kind of just looking at the tree now. I'm sorry, Dreamy. He's going to have so much trauma, that poor sheep. Now we're going to put a bit of bone meal down so that we can feed our cows and our sheep. There we go. So now they've got some grass around. And some for the sheep would be nice as well. There you go. And I'm thinking they need some light in there as well. Maybe a lantern there. Actually, I don't really like that because it's blocking the view. Maybe one on the tree here would look nice. There we are. Oops. At the back one. Over there. Maybe one over here somewhere as well. There we are. For you guys. Now I want to fix up this side here as well. And what I'm thinking is that we'll put some maple saplings down, because maple saplings add some really nice colors. So all these different color saplings we've got. So what I'm thinking, we'll just grab this and the axe. We won't need the sword for now. Grab some saplings here. And we've even got some oak saplings. Oak saplings are also very nice. So let's do that too. We're kind of waiting for these saplings to grow. Maybe put that one a bit further here. There we are. And then I'm thinking we don't really want this much sand here at the moment, because if I'm going to plant more tree, actually, I think we can leave it. Mix a little bit with dirt. I'm going to get rid of these here. Not sure why I built these here, to be honest. I think I was trying to do something with the wharf, but I don't remember anymore. It was a while ago now. Alright. Some dirt around. Expand this a bit with some dirt. A piece of wood just came flying out of there. That's pretty funny. Cool. Extend this out a bit more. What I love about Minecraft is it's kind of limitless what you can do, you know? I actually wouldn't even mind having a little stream coming through here, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that would look really nice. Maybe we should figure out a way. If we get rid of these and make it a bit deeper, you'd have like a stream running through the garden. How nice would that be, hey? Some water for the animals would be nice too, so they can drink some water. But I'm thinking from here, we can have a little stream coming through. That's quite nice. Maybe the stream can come all the way through. And we can definitely, you know, like mess around with this a bit and find like a balance. Okay, we'll need to move this boat a bit if we can. These poor turtles are still, they must be so tired, these turtles. They always come here and sleep in the boat. I don't want to ruin that for them. Oh, that one's having a nightmare as we speak. I don't want to ruin that for them, but we can kind of connect these here. Okay, that's quite nice. And we'll just make like little bridges across this, if that makes sense. We will need to fill it up with more water. And I'm just thinking maybe we'll just do it too wide if we can. The cows and the sheep are like, Egush, what are you doing right now? I see the vision though. A little stream going through would be nice. Okay, we're gonna need a few things to make this happen. We'll need a few buckets. And we'll need an infinite water source. I've done my research, so I know how to do that. We don't have the buckets though, so let's go and get some buckets. One thing that you should all know about me is that I am obsessed with water. I love everything to do with water. It's like, I feel like I am most at peace when I'm around the water. That's probably also why I naturally, oops, the bucket should be downstairs. That's probably why I naturally like kind of levitate or gravitated towards an area with a lot of water for our garden and our house. Because I feel like I'm just, I can't be without water. I swim every single day and I feel like it's not enough. I feel like I want to be swimming even more, but unfortunately I have other things to do. So yeah, just the fact that there's so much water around our beautiful house and our garden and our farm it makes me very happy. And I hope that some of you can relate to that. Just water just feels like it's such a calming force for me. And it's so natural and zen for me to be around water. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you understand what I mean. Now we're going to make a quick infinite water source here. So you need a 2x2. Oops. Definitely not a lantern, but we need a little bit of water. So we'll grab some from the lake here. There we go. And you're just going to put one there and one there. And now this is an infinite water source. So no matter how many times we get water from here, it's always going to be, oops, it's always going to be full of water. So we're just going to kind of fill this up at the moment. And after we fill it up, we'll probably dig a bit deeper down so that there's, you know, more space underneath the water. But at the moment, we're kind of just decorating our garden. It's starting to look really nice, especially those jacaranda trees. I feel like they're so beautiful. I've had quite a few things going on these last 2 weeks, I'd say. I've always made it such a point to make sure that I have enough time with you, to spend some time with you here in our beautiful forever world. I do feel like the more I do this, the more time I want to put into it, if that makes sense. So in the future, I definitely see myself doing much longer episodes and stuff, and whether that's going to be... You're not going to drown, are you? I've already lost one animal today. I can't bear the thought of losing another one. Please be careful, okay, Chuck? One there. One there. Looks like this is pretty much full of water now. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, I know turtles are very good at swimming and stuff, but I know turtles are very good at swimming and stuff, but I just, after losing an animal, you get kind of paranoid. He just wanted to wash his shell, give it a little bit of a scrub. All right, I think the stream's pretty much finished now. Little stream going through our garden. It looks beautiful. And now, as promised, we can dig a little bit deeper underneath the stream. And I'm thinking of doing a few layers deep, not just, 2 or 3. You can even start to see some cobblestone down there. That's pretty cool. I want to do views from the top. Hello, Mr. Turtle. I'm just digging some dirt and some sand here. Don't mind me. There we are. Probably dig these as well. Just a few here. Chuck came to give me a little smooch. Oh, can't get up from there. The boat's in the way. It's really cool how when you're in the water it like zooms in a bit. It feels like it's a lot more zoomed in. It's cool. A lot of real life. Grab the sand and the dirt that we've dug out. There we are. That's awesome. And we'll probably do one more again, one more layer. I just want it to feel as though if you're walking through the garden and you're crossing the bridges to get to the other side, or, you know, stuff like that, that there is a little bit of a... The stream looks very... I don't know how to say it. Real. I know this isn't... It's still natural, like it still has a natural element to it because it's in the, you know... But I want it to feel... I want it to feel nice walking over this. What we're going to do is we're going to dig like into that, but we're going to leave it so that it's still... Yeah, there we go. That tree, we might need to leave the tree on the dirt. I don't want it to accidentally break that beautiful tree there. Okay, cool. Even on this side too, right? Maybe we can have going inwards a bit. Like so. We can use this air pocket to dig a bit faster as well. Very cool. Oh my god, we're so slow in the water. One more level here. And I have no doubt that in the future we'll do something underneath the farm. An underground something. I love having that like underground kind of thing. I love doing stuff underground. So I have no doubt that in the future we will be utilizing underneath the farm for something as well. And you can see now even the turtles have got a lot more space to play around, so that's pretty cool for them too. Just break those. Make that a bit. Cool. This is pretty nice. It's a beautiful day. Luckily there's not too much rain in this episode. I love the rain, don't get me wrong. I feel like we have so much rain in our episodes that when we don't have rain it feels a bit weird, but nice. Like it's what we want. To break one of these and then of course fill it with some water. One more here. There we are. That's lovely. Truly. This is fantastic. Very happy with this. Underwater lanterns, are they a thing? They actually are. That's awesome. It's like if we put one here, that's really cool. Do that as well. At the moment I'm pretty happy to make like a bridge. Just going across a couple bridges, I should say. So brick bond maple planks. Just do one there. We could do one here. Like so. And then we'll do one just like this, coming across. There we go. That's beautiful. Alrighty. One there as well. Lovely. A few little bridges across I'm very, very happy with this, guys. I hope you like this as well. Just the fact that there's water running through now makes me very happy. You can kind of see there's like depth to it. You know what? Maybe get rid of this one actually. Yep. I think we'll only really need one. There we are. Alright, we'll grab a bit more water off the infinite water source, then we can cover that up now. We no longer really need it. Now we'll have to figure out what we're doing on this side too. I'm thinking I want some more trees. Oh, and I wanted to plant some maple trees. We can do that too now. So many leaves and stuff around. See, like, this is nice, but we don't really want too many leaves around here. We just break a few of these. There we are. Maybe from this side. Oops. There we go. I love the cover of the trees, don't get me wrong. But I kind of want to have, like... we can build it. If we put a tree there, and then we make a little bridge next to it, maybe just like a one bridge there. Yeah, that's still quite nice as well. And then we've got yellow and orange, so... maybe... I think this part looks fine the way it is. But we could put maybe an orange tree here. There we are. If that grows, that'll be quite nice. Some flowers. And then we've got some yellow saplings. So I'm thinking of expanding this a little bit there. Maybe a little bit here. Some saplings down. We don't really want them on the corner. We want them... you can have one there. And of course red. Can't forget red. Oops. I'm just wondering what we should do with this like little stream going through the garden. I'm thinking of just kind of closing it, getting rid of these trees. Let's do that. There we go. And we'll figure something out with this side here. What can we do here? I'm just thinking. We're almost an hour into our episode now, guys, so if you're thirsty or if you need to take a break, go for it. Don't forget the 20-20-20 rule for your eyes as well. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 meters away for 20 seconds. I don't do that. I feel like I have been blessed with really good eyes. Nobody in my family really wears glasses or anything, so I'm very lucky. I'm very grateful and lucky for that. But, you know, a lot of my friends who wear glasses, when I'm with them or if they're studying, they always make a point to do the 20-20-20 rule. And there are definitely lots of eye exercises, and I do them pretty frequently, a couple times a week, to keep my eyes nice and healthy, nice and strong. So don't forget to do some eye exercises. They will definitely help your vision. They will help your eyes, because at the end of the day, your eyes are still muscles, okay? And you can definitely make them stronger and improve their endurance by working them out in certain ways. I still can't really figure out what I want to do here. Let's see what it would look like if it was separated. The actual... yeah, I don't mind that too much, so we can separate it a little bit. Something like that. And maybe with the dirt that we've got left, just do a little bit more on this side. I just going with the flow at the moment, making a bit more space on this side. That looks nice, and we can kind of just put some trees around here, I reckon. That was meant to be around there. Now to make it look kind of as even as possible, I definitely need to get rid of this layer here. I wonder what happens if we put bone meal on the bottom of the lake over here. Oh cool, it grows like seaweed and kelp. That's awesome. There we are. Yeah, that's lovely. We'll make a bridge going across as well. With the water buckets, let's quickly just even this out. There we are. I think if we get it from the middle here, it doesn't really... It's pretty much just infinite as well. So, be happy by doing that. This is awesome. I want to plant a bunch of trees here, make it look nice, and maybe some maple trees. Orange, yellow, red, yellow, orange. There we are. I think in the future I do want to have my own bees, so I'll if that is a thing, I'll look into it. And we can have a little bee area here where we can harvest some honey. Honey is my favorite sweet. I absolutely love it. I'm just going to connect this now. There we go. Maybe clear these ones. Just make one here. Maybe a yellow one there. There we are. Have a bit of space in the middle, but overall we still want to kind of... There we are. Cool. Once these all grow, they'll be lovely. Bit of dirt on this side, just so that it's kind of not too uneven. There we are. Cool, alrighty. I'm pretty happy with what we've done. That's what's left of the old oopsie. Bit morbid, but that is what is left of the old oopsie. We're kind of just waiting for these trees to grow. How about we give them a bit of a hand with some bone meal? I do have a lot of bones, so let's see what they look like when they've grown. There we go. And I want to make sure that we've got like a good level here, so just get rid of some of these. And we have collected lots and lots of leaves already, so I'm not too worried about, getting rid of all these. Because we can just decorate however we want to. Whoops. Cool, look, when you break the leaves, they kind of spiral down and go on to other things. It's a cute little tree. Maybe we can actually quickly just grab some maple leaves. We have so many of them anyway. We can mix up the colors too. So like we can grab some red ones, for example, and mix and match a little bit. Red and orange. So like put some red ones in there. That's awesome. There we go. That's kind of perfect now. Maybe just do one red one there. Beautiful. Make a little... Actually, let's get rid of that one and put a lantern there. There we are. And then once again, we'll grow the other tree. Oop, that one's just grown. Kind of perfectly blended with the fir tree there. Give these ones a hand. Oh, that's quite a big one too. It's just started to rain. Okay, so what we'll do for this one is we'll get rid of some of these leaves here. These are all oak leaves, and I don't really know how the oak leaves got here. There must have been an oak tree that we cut down. I don't recall too well, but... There we are. Beautiful. Again, we'll kind of mix and match some orange leaves here. I really like the idea of having with these big fir trees. I like the idea of having like cutting into it a little bit like this. Obviously we still want to leave a little bit of it up so that it can support the tree. But you see something like that I quite like. I love when there are houses or cabins and stuff built inside trees or into trees. Just looks so cozy. A chest here would look really nice. Yeah, it's nice to have some chests lying around, just in case you need the extra storage. Maybe we could even get rid of this one. Maybe just put the chest there. Get rid of this. Then we'll need to reconnect the fence by the looks of it. There we are. Beautiful. I love that. Looks great. Same with this tree here. I feel like it's still a little bit too low. So we'll just shave up a little bit here. Maybe we should make a quick fence post on this side. Sorry, a fence gate. I keep saying that. I wonder if it'll connect if we do it here. No, it doesn't. Hello, Oopsie. Give me 1 second. Sorry. No. Come this way, please, Oopsie. They do look a lot happier with all their space, and yet they're still just in the corner. Oh, we can do it on this side here. Yeah, let's do that. So a little fence gate. Sorry, over here. Perfect. And then we've got a few ways in and out. Dang, this is beautiful. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. And this one, just shave a little bit off the top, the sides. Beautiful. They've already eaten so much of the grass. I remember there being much more there. Alrighty. This sapling didn't grow very tall, did it? Poor little thing. I must have not placed it in a good spot. We're going to give it new life. Maybe even... if we can make this into a big one, it would be pretty nice. Yeah. See if that's gonna work. Does it have enough space to grow tall? I think it does. There we go. Cool. And once again, we'll do a little bit of bit of decorating on the bottom side of it. So get rid of some of it like that. Maybe place a lantern top there. Something like so. Can't really. Just thinking if we could do some like decorations coming off of it or something. But another chest that we can put there as well. Lovely. This is beautiful. And there. Maybe even some of the fur logs that I've got. There we are. We're just doing a little bit of decorating at the moment. Putting some lanterns around, some lights. And then again, we can help these trees grow. Almost out of bone meal now, but we can always make more. Plenty of bones from our adventures. And very soon we're going to do some fishing, so... But before we go fishing, I want to look for a goblin in the mines and see if we can get that enchantment where we can give them a Fortune 3 book, not Fortune, sorry, Luck of the C3, and then they'll give us Luck of the C5. I think Wilbur is settling in really nicely though. He looks pretty happy overall. He's getting along with Daisy in there. Oops. There we go. Got some beautiful trees here. And this is our last one. I think we need to give it some space, otherwise it's not gonna grow tall. There we go. Hopefully it'll grow tall. Yes! Beautiful. Lovely. I'm very happy with that. Again, we'll need a little bit of light over here, so I'll just add a few lanterns around. It's always a good time when you're decorating the farm. I love decorating the farm. It's in there. One off a tree here. There we go. And I'm pretty happy with that for now. Maybe just do one more. Like so. And then we'll add a little bit of some flowers and stuff like that. Oh, maybe we can't put bone meal on dirt. It has to be grass. That's okay. It'll eventually turn into grass anyway. Alrighty. We've done a little bit of work on the farm and garden area. We've expanded it. We've separated the animals. There is another tree here that hasn't grown yet. It's got enough space. It looks like it should. I'm hoping that it doesn't. Oh, we're out of bone meal. Got any bones left? Okay. Get a few more bones. Okay, 15 more bone meal here. Should be enough to grow this tree. I think because it's not in the light, it's not growing as fast. Or maybe it can't grow if there's fences next to it or something. Okay, so what we'll do, let's try something here. Let's grab a few more bones, make it into bone meal, and then we're going to destroy these fences for a second. And I really don't want these animals to accidentally I'm gonna bring them this way. Come this way, guys. I want to make sure you guys are nice and safe while this tree grows. Okay, this tree doesn't want to grow. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Maybe we need to get rid of this one here as well. We can connect these later, but for now I just want to... Alright. I really want that sapling to grow because I think it's going to be in such a good spot. Animals seem to be pretty chill. I mean, they're not really leaving. It's the first time they've made a run for it. I'm wondering if it's because there's not enough room at the top. Let's fence these animals in for a second. Yeah, that's my thought process, is because, see, from here straight up. See how there's like blocks there? So let's quickly just go up there and get rid of some of these leaves. That should hopefully, we've given it so much space now. Hopefully be enough. There we go. Cool. And now we can connect the fences. So we'll have it just like we did before. Grab the fence gate. We might need the wheat. Let's grab that as well. So we're going to have a fence gate here. Connect that. Get rid of these. Get rid of that one. There we go. Hey guys. There we are. Or maybe make the gate over on this side here. Oh, actually that looks like it's a bit too close because of the tree. Maybe we just close this off from this side. Or just put the fence gate here. A little bit, oops, it's a little bit cramped when I get into the actual pen. So I might need to make a little bridge from this side here. With some maple logs or fir logs, that'll be fine too. There we are. Something like that, just so we can get in. Maybe just get rid of these. There we are. I think that's fine. We still need a torch here somewhere. Maybe just put one there. But then it's kind of blocking the way. Have we got any brick bond left at all? We've got normal planks. I think that's probably going to be fine as well. They look very similar to the brick bond anyway. There we are. So we can kind of just connect these like so. Maybe what we'll do is, oops, the sheep made a run for it straight away. No, you gotta stay in there. This way, go. There we go. If we just do this, right, because there's so many leaves anyway, we just build a support structure there for the tree. There we are, that kind of solves all of our problems, because then we can move this back one as well. Oops, it's the wrong one. Oh, I just cut the tree down by accident. But yeah, no, so we'll do the... this way. Where are you going? Hey, come here. Making a run for it already. There we go. So what I'm thinking is, right? Fence like this. and tree over here. Does that make sense? Fence gate there. Or there. Doesn't really matter. No, stop making a run for it, Dreamy. I gave you all the space. Come on. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Fence. Gate. Fence. Get rid of that chest there. There we go. Give them a little bit more space. That's better. It's much better. And we can do like that. And even just get up there for a second, because you can see how far into the tree we've gone. This is all that wood up there. So when we destroyed the tree at the bottom by accident there, it kind of broke it all the way up through here. There we go. Don't make with the tree in here too much. Just connect it to the top of this torch up there. That's beautiful. I'm very happy. Yeah, I can do this. I don't really need that anymore. Lovely. Alright, I think we're fairly finished now with the decorating of this area. We'll take the hay bale. We could even do like a little staircase going up and then down. So maybe that's what we'll do, right? We'll grab a pond. One there. We can separate it with brick planks like so. We'll need a bit more wood. We'll quickly just go to the carpenter's table. Get a few stairs and stuff. And a few more of these brick bond, and then we'll just finish off a tiny little, I'll show you what I mean by the little staircase. I want to do like one stair, then a slab, and then a downward stair. Kind of like we're going over the water, if that makes sense. And we should have enough wood. Just put everything back for a second. And I want to do maple, because maple fits the environment over there. Brick. Okay. And then with the rest of the maple wood, I'll make some stairs. Accidentally just made a marker. Okay, that should be enough stairs. Oh, and some slabs. Beautiful. And again, we'll need, just in case, 2 sets, so 12 slabs. So much rain today, isn't there, guys? Cats are probably loving it under the trees, just relaxing, nice and cozy. It's nighttime as well, so it's hard to see very far. So here is my thought process. We get rid of all these. And now we'll probably need to go and get more water again to fill this up, but we'll do that in a second. Grab all the blocks that we've just destroyed. Let's get some more water. We might as well do that now. Someone's cooking some delicious food. I'm so hungry. I can smell it. I don't even know if it's from my house or from outside, but it smells so good. One there. One around here. I'm missing a few more spots. Beautiful. Oops. Alright, cool. I think it's all fairly evened out just about. Yep, cool. So here's my thought process, right? We do a stair here, a stair there, and then we do slabs. And then stair here, slabs. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's kind of like a little bridge going up and then down. And you know what? It might even be best to just make it one line like this. And then around it, we want to put some logs. Or even some fences. So we can do something like this. And then do fences across on the sides. Maybe you don't even need that one there, to be honest. We can just put another slab or something on the floor. I'm just getting a little bit creative at the moment and seeing where it takes me. I don't think we need that much wood here. So where are all the fences? There they are. Oh, you know what we should do instead of that? Just do a slab at the top. Gonna work? Not really, eh? It's tricky because there's not a lot of space here. Yeah, we can just leave it like this, honestly. Maybe if we get rid of the stairs and just do something like that, that works too. Yeah, that's perfect. Another one on this side. There we go. No, I'm very happy with that, to be honest. I think that's fine the way it is. Maybe don't need these here. Just put one there. That's it. Actually, to be honest, I think I'd rather just have a normal bridge now. Just thinking about it. It's weird how that works. Yeah. But on the bright side, we've tried it and, you know, we know what we want now, so. Yeah, I'm fine with the way that is. Maybe even with some more space. We've got plenty of slabs anyway. That's it. That's good. Happy with that. Cool, okay. We've done very well. Let's go and sort some stuff out now. So we're going to take our tools back, order them. Oops. Pickaxe, then sword, then axe, then shovel, then hoe. There we are. And all of these things will need to sort, so we can just go and put them back upstairs. But saplings, seeds, all the stuff for the farm we want to leave down here, of course. Bone meal included. Jacaranda saplings. I love jacarandas. We might as well plant these because you can't go wrong with these saplings. I've got a bit of space around here, so maybe we can plant one here. Plant one over here. There we go. I'll need some more slabs. I was just thinking we could do this. Beautiful. And with the shovel, I'm kind of just marking out some ground. Ew, it's a cockroach. Come here. Not in my farm. There we go. Beautiful. It's kind of like sectioned off in a way. That looks better. A bit more open space. We could probably have more saplings and stuff here. But at the moment, I'm just going to leave it as it is. I think it's beautiful. We're going to put back all the flowers and stuff. Flowers should actually go in here. We do have plenty of stuff to decorate with. At the moment, I really want to do a little bit of fishing. So we'll probably get into that. All of this stuff, pretty much. There's a hay bale. We'll probably put that back as well on the farm. All of this stuff goes pretty much in our treehouse. It's all food and stuff that we need to use for building and storing. So all of it will go back in the treehouse area, and I know where they will go. And then we'll do some fishing. Beautiful. It's perfect. They look happy. They're still talking to each other as well. You guys planning your escape, are you? Daisy's a very good cow. She always tells me what's wrong. You okay, Daisy? Hey? She's trying to whisper something in my ear. First sapling. Just leave it there for now. Okay, we're gonna go say hi to the cats real quick. And while we do so, I'm going to also store stuff. We'll go back and store all the wood and the dirt and all of that stuff that we've got. Dirt, sand, wool. Jacaranda logs look quite beautiful, don't they? What do they turn into? Wow, they're like white planks. It's fascinating. Alrighty, wood. That's pretty much all of it. And dirt. Still more fences to put back. Sign. Seashells and stuff go downstairs. Chest. Sand goes in here. I would love to start using sandstone as well. I think it's so beautiful. Sandstone. All the pebbles and twigs and stuff we'll put down here. Pebbles, shells, spawner fragment, that's loot. There we are. And then the rest, well, the buckets, I think we should keep buckets with us at all times, if I'm being honest. We've got the remains of Oopsie here. Poor little Oopsie. I on because it got very dark outside. And it's dark in my room as well. And we're going to put the cobble and the gravel downstairs real quick. Oh gosh, I need to sneeze. My sneezes are normally quite loud, so I'll try my best not to sneeze. Okay. Carrots and wheat goes upstairs. All that we've got left really is the carpet. I mean, carpet we can just put here somewhere. That's fine. And then we've got bone meal and mossy cobble. Everything else is sorted. Now, what do we do with ropes? Because I've got a bunch of rope. Oops. So with the rope, is it rope? Is that what it's called? It is. Rope. How come that one looks different to the one I've got? Maybe if we go in a crafting table at the farm, it'll show us what we can do with the rope. So if we go into a crafting table, rope. No, it doesn't really. That's okay. Well, we've got it anyways. We'll leave it here in the farm. Check it in there. I brought some mossy cobble with me because I feel like it's nice to as a decoration. You could put some around the trees, for example. They don't really look too good around the jacaranda. But they might look nice around these trunks here. There we go. And there as well. Yeah, that's quite nice. Adds like a nice element to it. Oh, what if we did? Can we turn these into slabs? Oh, we've cracked the code, guys. We're going to make these into mossy cobble slabs. That is going to look so good. We've got 12. I don't know if that'll be enough to do all of it. We could definitely do 6 on each side if we have to. Oh, that is awesome. 3, 4, 5, 6. I can probably get rid of these 2. And then just do like 1 there. 1 there. How good does that look? I love it. I'm very happy. Just do 2 here. That's it. We've got 1 spare actually. I love it. It's perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for, to be honest. We've got a few slabs and fences and stuff left. Honestly, we've got chests around. Just chuck them in there. Bone meal. I'm really excited to do a bit of fishing, so let's do some fishing. Just before we do a little bit of fishing, let's go and see if we can find... I've got a book downstairs in the cavern, just underneath our house. We've got a book that adds +1 to Luck of the Sea. So, and I found that in like a dungeon. There it is. You see that ancient tome? I think these are very rare. And what it does is if you go into an anvil and you do this, see, it gives it like just 1 level to that exact enchantment. I don't know if we can get Luck of the Sea 6. I think 5 might be the maximum, but we're going to try our luck regardless. We're going to head into some mines and we're going to see if we can find a goblin that can give us some enchantments. Still got the Fortune 3 as well. You know what? Sorry. Just before I head into the mines, we're going to go back downstairs and we should have a few more books for Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 3. We're going to see if we can grab those. Oh, I forgot to say hi to the cats again. I know I did it at the start, but I said I was going to do it when I was storing stuff. Hello, Lily. There you go. Nom nom nom. And Zara. Hi, darling. Oh, beautiful eyes. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So let me just check the books that we've got. So we should have, there we go, efficiency 3. And unbreaking 3. That's it. Just leave those here as well. Just in case. And then we're going to head towards the village. In fact, it might be even a good idea to make more of a trail towards the village while we're heading in that direction anyway. Oops. Maybe just take the lanterns out for a second while we do this. Carve out a path in this direction. There we go. It doesn't have to be. We can do this, you know, over the next few episodes. It doesn't have to be like we have to do it now. But at least we can do a little bit of progress, you know? Because I like connecting villages, houses, towns with like roads, and this kind of feels like a road to me. Where we're doing this. Again, go in this direction. Oh, we've still got these beautiful blue trees that we planted. I am a very hard worker. I like to think of myself as a hard worker. When I put my mind to something, or if I want to achieve something, there's almost nothing that I won't do to achieve that goal. And so I know I said, that being said, I know that I said that I wasn't going to do too much of this now and that we could do it over time, but I just feel like I want to do it now. We're kind of just messing around with this trail now. And we've got to go up the hill a little bit, so let's go like this. There we are. There'll be a little checkpoint here, so we can have a little lantern on the tree up there. Lovely. We can start to see a little bit of light coming from the village. Beautiful. There's a little lantern there. I'm going to go in this direction this time. There we go. There's a lot of flowers here. Don't want to get rid of too many of them. Oops. Oh, they're moss blocks. I was wondering why I couldn't harvest them. Sorry. I was wondering why I couldn't turn them into like a path. Turn that into dirt. Oops. Gosh. As you can see, I need to eat some food soon. Alright, I think we're almost done now. Coming towards the end of the trail. Oh, I'll need to make like a staircase of some kind here. Have I got anything on me at all? I can get a bit of dirt. Get a bit of dirt from here. Doesn't have to be too much. That should be good. So then, oops, from here. I think that's honestly fine. Just a little staircase, even though it's made out of dirt, it's still a staircase. There we are. There's so much grass, isn't there? It's crazy. Oh, and you can see the village has got its own kind of path anyway, so we can just link that to ours. That's lovely. Now we've got a path that goes from our house pretty much to the village. I'll donate some stuff to the village because I mean I've got no use for it at the moment. Like wheat, some flowers. There you go, guys. It's good to share with them as well. Looks like they're all sleeping in their beds at the moment. We're gonna, like I said before, we're gonna head into the mines for a second or two. A couple of minutes, I should say, for being literal. And we're gonna just quickly look for a goblin. There is a mine up here somewhere, if I remember correctly. There's an entrance to a mine. Like, not there, but here. So let's have a look around there. So many animals around. I love it. I love animals. I say this almost every episode, but I genuinely do. Here we go. There's a bit of a mine-looking area here. A bit of water there too. I didn't bring my respiration helmet, unfortunately, so we can't play devil's advocate with the water at the moment. But if we continue going this way, I remember there was a bigger kind of entrance to a bigger mine. And hopefully we can find some goblins down there. We've seen quite a few goblins. Clarita, Derek, Jamarcus, I think, was one of them. I think there was a Ted in there somewhere as well. I've got a beautiful sunrise. It's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Wow. There's two trees side by side. That's so cute. And we should be coming close to the entrance to the mine. I think it's here. Nope. Ah, here it is. There it is. So we're going to head down here. We're just going to jump into the water. And I know this is a safe mine because I've been here quite a few times now. And we're looking for a goblin trader down here. We're going to try our luck with one or two goblin traders down here. Hello. Hi. What's your name? Rascal. Hello. Oh, off he goes. Or she. Looked more like a she with the hair. Alrighty, on the lookout for some goblins. I put some lanterns down here. Honestly, I'm running out, so I might just grab them back. Some lava. And I'm not sure how the traders spawn. I think it's like randomized. But we'll just be on the lookout. I do need a little bit of XP as well, so I might get a little bit of lapis and stuff off the walls while I'm down here. There's a big lobster family over there. You can see it on the map. See those blue and red lobsters. I wonder if there's an enchantment that smelts ores automatically as you mine them. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? go a bit deeper down there. I'm not going to fall into the trap of like starting to mine a lot. I am still here just to look for a... Ooh. It's a cool lapis ore there. Grab some redstone. But yeah, no, we won't do too much mining. We'll go looking around a bit more for the goblins still. If we can't find a goblin, it is what it is. You know, we can't find a goblin. We'll just go fishing. But I do want to look a bit longer. I don't think they'll be too deep in the mines. I think they tend to be towards the surface from experience. I think Derek was that was the deepest we found a goblin. Derek was pretty deep in the mines. And I've been so excited to play Minecraft with you. Pretty much all week. I've just been thinking the whole time, I can't wait to jump into our cozy little world. Do some exploring, you know. There's a trader. See on the map, that little green icon on the map? That's a trader. So let's go and hopefully we'll get lucky with the enchants. That mountain of lava. My gosh. Okay, it looks like the trader's either up there or here somewhere, hidden in the... There he is. Hello there. Hi. Tamitha. Have you got any... Nope. You've got no book enchants for me. That's okay. Oh, I've already done trades with Tamitha by the looks of it because I can't do any more. Okay, Tamitha. No problem. We're going to need to find more name tags, aren't we? Okay, no problem, Tamitha. I'm going to continue. See if I can find another goblin around. Wait a second. Does she have trading experience? I want to see if I can put a lead on Tamitha. We can. Okay, that's good to know. Tamitha? I don't think I want to lead Tamitha. No, she does not like that. Okay, sorry. But I think if I do find one that has a good enchant in the future, I can lead them. She's following me now. I know. Name tags might be the best thing, to be honest, because we need to get name tags for Wilbur and for one down there. We may have just lucked out. Maybe there's some name tags in here. Yes, there is. So for Wilbur and for Oopsie, the new Oopsie, we will need a name tag as well. Is anything down here? It just goes really deep, to be honest. I don't think we'll find anything that we want down here. I think we're too deep in the mines. Yeah, let's go back up. I'm trying to figure out if these goblin traders have got levels where you can level up and get better trades with them. I don't think they do. Oh, this is a different one. Eddie. Hello, Eddie. Good timing. Oh, here we go. Unbreaking 3, axe. Unbreaking 4. Oh, I didn't bring an axe, did I? Do I have any diamonds? Sticks? I got a bit unlucky here. That is pretty good though. We can get unbreaking 4 and efficiency 6. Oh my goodness. We might grab Eddie. I don't know how they work, how it works with this. Eddie? See if we can bring you home and then get the enchants. Oh, I know where we are. Yeah, this is familiar. Oh, Eddie broke free. Where did the lead go, Eddie? There it is. I'm just thinking, I don't really, like, this is good, but honestly, with the axes, unbreaking 4 might be the best thing for it. But again, I'd rather the pickaxes. Yeah, let's not worry about bringing Eddie. Hello, Rascal. Hi. Wow. Minecart with TNT. There you are. Wow. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm very friendly. I won't hurt anything. Yeah, it looks like we're getting a bit unlucky with the traders. We still got a little bit out of Eddie, at least. But I'd say it's time to go up and do some fishing. Up we go. It's a beautiful lake area here to do some fishing. Ideally we fish a bit further out, but honestly this looks so nice. I'd be happy to fish here. This is beautiful. Oh, there's a little island there. Let's go there. Whoops. Trying to figure out how to... Oh, there we go. Control. Look how big the minimap is now. That's pretty cool. Oh, those foxes? Wow. Imagine if we had a fox. Oh, okay, so X. Yeah, gotcha. X makes the minimap much bigger. That's actually really good to know. Here we go. And we'll be finishing the episode here as we're fishing. But we'll do a little bit of fishing together before we go. I'm hoping to catch another fishing rod with luck of the C3, hopefully. Oh, bit of lava all the way over there. It's pretty cool. When I was younger, I would go fishing with my family all the time, especially my mum and my brother. My sisters don't like fishing too much. They'll come just to chill, but they don't really fish. My dad loves fishing, but he actually, surprisingly, even though he loves fishing, he only likes fishing alone. So it's hard for me to go fishing with Dad because he prefers doing that alone. Maybe that's kind of the only time that he feels as though he's got some peace and quiet to himself when he goes fishing. You know, having 4 kids and being married for, 30 plus years does take its toll, I guess. Sometimes you just need to be alone. And don't get me wrong, Mum's got some things that she loves doing alone only as well. But fishing isn't one of them. I go fishing with Mum all the time, especially when I was younger. And what I've realized lately is the places that we used to go fishing when I was a kid, like 15 years ago, they're not the same as they are now. I don't know if it's because they've been commercialized or if there's just too many people, or if maybe the fish population's dropping, but I used to have a lot more fun and have a better time fishing when I was younger in the same spots that I go now. So maybe I've got to find some more discreet locations with my mum and my brother, or I don't know, there's just something that feels off, and I feel like that's kind of the way things go with a lot of things in life. I feel like as a kid, when you experience something and then you come back to it as an adult or, when you're older and it just does not feel the same. That's definitely how it feels with a lot of things. Fishing is one of them. Playing games outside of the park with friends is another one, like I can't even do that anymore because we're all busy and we've got our own lives now. But when we were kids, we would go to the park every day with our scooters and play at the park. We'd play basketball, we'd play football. It's just not the same anymore, unfortunately. That's just how life is. On the flip side of that, though, being an adult, you have a lot more freedom. You have a lot more control over your decisions. As a kid, you don't really have control over your decisions. You can go to the park with your friends and have fun, but that's pretty much the extent of your decision making. You have to be home at a certain time. You've got to eat dinner at a certain time. You've got to go to school, So as much as I can see the downside of having those experiences and not having it be the same as an adult, I can also see the downside of, you're not really making your own decisions when you're a kid. So there are positives to both, of course. And I'm glad I did what I did when I was a kid. I lived through that the way I wanted to, in a sense, And I'm still friends with a lot of those people that I used to hang out with and stuff. That's just how life is. I'm an adult now and I have to make my own decisions and I have a lot more responsibility, but at least those decisions are mine to make. Tripwire. That's cool. That Luck of the Sea book, we should probably store it. There's a family of sheep on the left there. On the map I can see them. And there's a little fly following me around. It must be a bit stinky. When the fly hits the water, there's a few bubbles that come out. It's pretty cool. There's a few salmon just chilling on the top of the water, wiggling their bums. There's another one on the left, but he disappeared. I think he may have gone back underneath. Yeah, so Sasa, I still haven't found my pillow. My cushion, I should say. That might be why we're only doing 2-hour episodes at the moment together. I will have to either get my own cushion soon or do a deep dive into what happened. Like I said before, I do think I know what happened. And I know the culprit. But without proof. It's his word against mine, and I'm a big believer in evidence, so I'm kind of worried that it's a double fake as well, and somebody else in my family took the cushion and they've planted it somewhere because they know how valuable this cushion is to me, especially my sister, the one who bought it for me. So it might be a double fake out. I need to make sure I really do a deep dive into it. You can see a distant island, or maybe just even like a continent over there. Where are we looking? Oh yeah, no, it's the other side of the temple, pretty much where we spawned at the start of our series. I remember exploring that side too a while ago. Very early on, I think episode 5 or 6, we were exploring around the temple. We went back there. And there was a beautiful maple biome, and then it led to this area where there was a bunch of crabs. The crabs were so cute. And then we found a big cabin in the cold right there with a tower and stuff. We didn't explore this too much over here. Who knows what else is lying around, eh? So cool. Guess that's why we call it a forever world, because there's so much to do that it will last us forever. Alrighty. Looks like we're a bit unlucky today with a few things, but that's okay. I'm very happy with what we've done with the farm area, to be honest, and how we've turned it into a beautiful... There's a stream coming through it. We've given the animals some more space. And as we see the sunrise on the horizon in front of us, we'll probably say goodbye for now. Oh, we just found a name tag. That's a second one. That's amazing. So now we can name Wilbur and Dreamy. Sorry, oopsie. Forgive me, Sasa. Beautiful. As the sun comes up on the horizon, we can enjoy that beautiful sunrise together. There's so many floating islands, I just realized. Hey, look at this. They've got some really valuable stuff in them too. I wonder if there's like a chest in there somewhere that's got some really cool loot. We'll have to explore these islands. In our next episode, I think that we'll probably spend a lot of time looking for those goblin traders with different enchantments. We'll try to find unbreaking for a pickaxe, fortune for a pickaxe. And hopefully we can also find a luck of the sea enchantment for one of our fishing rods so that we can get luck of the sea 5. And if we get luck of the sea 5, we're going to be getting such cool loot from fishing. Like, we're already getting name tags and tripwires and stuff like that, so once we get luck of the sea, we're going to be very happy. Luck of the sea 5, I should say. Okay, we'll do a couple more casts and then we'll get nice and cozy. Hopefully some of us are asleep by now. If you're studying, then I hope that you've had a very productive session. Don't forget to take breaks. You can also loop this video by right-clicking it and hitting loop if you're on PC. On mobile and iPad, you'll need to click the 3 dots on the top right and hit loop video from there. But nevertheless, we are starting to have a big library of episodes now. So as we get into our, 30, 40th episodes, we'll have quite a bit of relaxing content for you to go through. I am pretty new to YouTube. I've only been doing it for about 5 or 6 months. So, over time, our channel will grow and our video library will grow. But for now, unfortunately, we've only got about 20 episodes. If you are new here, I'd like to... Oh. Me and Mr. Whale here would like to thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy your stay at this channel, and I hope that it brings you a little bit of peace. For those of you who've been with me for a while, or even for a few episodes, I'd like to give you a very warm thank you. I really appreciate you being here with me, and I'm just glad that I get to spend this time with you. But for now, I'll say thank you for being here once again. I hope you have a lovely week and a lovely night, lovely evening. And I'll see you in the next episode. Dream on, my friend.